Oh, hey. I still have your. Well, I don't have your. I made your postcard cookies with Devin, and I lost them. So I know it's kind of really shitty for me to be eating chicken nuggets after I got out of the hospital, but I was hospitalized yesterday after my live stream. For my gastroparesis. It's so shitty. I'm looking at my ER. I had to call an ambulance to come get me. It was so bad. Yeah, it's fine. It's directly related to my PTSD. When I'm triggered, your rest and digest stops. My body doesn't know how to restart it. So they gave me... Oh, wait. This is what I'm prescribed. Blah, blah, blah. Why is it trying to give me... It's like, if you're using opioid pain... I'm not using opioid pain medication. Why are you like... Oh, wait. Yeah, I am. Buprenorphine. Durr. Durr, durr, durr. Trying to find the parts that are like, oh, you were hospitalized for gastroparesis. Yeah, it doesn't say. Oh, yeah, it does right here. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means, but anyway, since people are so fucking weird, we will approve your life. Oh, hey. Yeah, I was hospitalized last night. Right after my live stream. I had to call an ambulance because I had a gastro attack. Gastroparesis, it literally feels like childbirth. If you look up gastroparesis online, it tells you just how painful it is. Like, I had her banned off my channel. Oh, you know how that feels. I don't know how to make them not a moderator. I hid them from my channel though, so they can't leave comments or anything. Yeah, what happens is when you're triggered and you're in fight or flight mode, your body shuts off the rest and digest, which also has a lot to do with urination and such. So I have problems going to the bathroom after I'm in PTSD. Well, after I'm in PTSD, after I'm in fight or flight, I have troubles going to the bathroom, and my stomach just stops digesting food. Hi, ecosystem. Hello, hello. Thank you. Hugs from Spain. I love that. Hugs from Seattle. Oh, I was also going to tell you during the hospital, when I was in the hospital, I had this moment where I dissociated and I was in so much pain that I couldn't talk or move. And my lips were doing this weird thing. They were like, I don't know how to explain it. They were doing this weird thing. I may have been having a seizure, actually, now that I think about it. I was probably having a seizure. But I was and the nurses were rude. They're like, we're not going to be able to give you an IV and hook you up if you can't respond. And I literally was unresponsive. Like, I could not respond. I was so frustrated. Like, and in my head, and a lot of people think that, like, when you're in a dissociative episode and you're just, like, completely unresponsive, that you don't feel anything. That's not true. I literally felt everything, but I just couldn't talk or move. I felt all of the pain, everything, but I couldn't talk or move. It was awful. Yeah, he was like, how tall are you? And he put an IV in. While I was in the dissociative episode, I didn't even flinch. And I was hoping that they were, like, gonna rub my sternum or something. Or poke me with a pin. Like, poke me with a pin to see if I would react. Because I know I wouldn't have. Because when he put the IV in, I didn't even move or react. And his dumbass put it in and didn't even stick the sticker on all the way. So it fucking came out. And they're like, did she pull out her IV? And I'm like, no, I didn't pull out my IV. It fucking fell out, you idiot. You didn't put it on right. I didn't say that. Literally, I couldn't say anything, so. Hugs. Spinal muscular atrophy. That sucks. Does that mean that you lose the muscles around your back? Back. Dude, smash that banana cream pie for both of us. And they were so rude to me because gastroparesis is kind of rare. And the doctor's like, how long have you had gastroparesis? And I said, since I was 9. And she goes, wow, that's a really young age to have gastroparesis. And I was like, I have severe PTSD. And I explained that when I'm in fight or flight mode, that my rest and digest doesn't know how to start back up. And so there can be food sitting in my stomach dormant for days, even weeks, and I won't even know. And then I start getting like eggy burps, like that's the sulfuric acid trying to break down the food because there is no stomach bile or anything like that to break the food down. And then all of a sudden you're having contractions. And they're like contractions of your, I don't know how to explain it. They're extremely painful contractions that are happening. And so because your stomach is paralyzed, you're not able to vomit on your own, but so you're not able to vomit without making yourself vomit. So I had to have my fingers down my throat, making myself vomit. And they were like, you're making yourself vomit. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It has to come out. If it doesn't come out, it will just cause me more and more and more pain, and it won't come out on its own. So I called an ambulance. And then the ambulance comes, they take me to the hospital, and then they put me in the waiting room. And I'm like trying to tell these people, I was like, I need my stomach pumped. I'm like, I need my stomach pumped. I need my stomach pumped. That's why I came here, to get my stomach pumped, because I have gastroparesis. Nobody was listening to me, so I had to fucking do it myself. You just chug a bunch, like you literally get everything out that you possibly can. And it's so hard because you have to like cough it out. It's so ridiculous. It's so difficult to get out because your stomach is paralyzed. And I was like, I need my stomach pumped. That's why I called a fucking ambulance. God damn it. Dude, if you had to experience the pain that I was going through, I would have let them stick something up my butt. Like, something big. Because it was so painful. It was so painful. I was in so much pain. And then once it stops, it's over. See, I'm eating food again. Probably food I shouldn't be eating, but I'm still eating food again. Yeah, so like what happens with me is it'll start by like the contractions and the vomiting will happen about every 5 to 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. It's every like 2 to 5 minutes for the first couple of hours. So I'm vomiting every 2 to 5 minutes for 3 to 4 hours. And then it starts happening less and less and less and less and less and less and less. And it helps when I chug water, because I'm literally like emptying my stomach out. I'm putting water in and like pulling everything out. And I literally was in the hospital, fucking ER, waiting room, doing all of this myself while I'm just being like, you guys, like, this is severe. Like, there's a reason I called an ambulance. Julia, that's really awesome. Wow. Yeah. You know what, Lillian? That, they gave me so much meds. Like, the first time they gave me meds, they gave me Zofran, and it didn't touch anything. And I'm like, you guys, I need a cocktail. Like, you need to give me a cocktail of anti-nausea meds. That's me. I'm the ginger Harry Potter. I've been called that a lot. Oh, mine. You can call me whatever you want. And that's what I was trying to tell him. I need a cocktail of like IV Benadryl and what did they end up giving me? She wrote me a prescription for Zofran. They gave me Droperidol? Droperidol? Droperidol. God, I don't even know what that is. Odanzatron, Zofran, and promethazine. And sodium chloride. Of course, that's just an IV fluid, but surprised they didn't give me Benadryl. They usually do. They usually give me a magnesium infusion too, but they didn't this time. That experience, Conspiracy of Ravens, that happened to me yesterday. It happened to me yesterday. I went completely unresponsive and was slumped over. And I told him I couldn't speak. I'm like, I can't speak. And all my vitals were fine. That's what made them upset, because my vitals were fine. But I was so pale. I was shaking. I was convulsing. But my vitals were fine. And so they weren't taking me seriously. That's what sucks about dissociative symptoms, is it's all psychosomatic. Something happened to Alex? Yeah, I'm sorry that happened. A milk allergy? Your mama was sued them because I had internal bleeding. Wow, Alex, that's insane. I was vomiting blood, and you know what they said? Oh, that's probably because hold on, I'm in the drive-through lane. I probably need to get off the live stream, go to my gym, because I can't be on the phone and doing this at the same time. So what's to say, fucking got a DUI because I was reparking my fucking car. God. I was literally at my mom's house, and I'm like, oh, I'm reparking my car. I was like, hey, I just smoked, but I have to repark my car. And someone like screen recorded that, and then like took out the sound so they didn't hear me saying that I was reparking my car. And I'm just I'm so done with it. But I do have to go though, because I'm driving now. So I love you guys. I will talk to you later and all of that. Bye bye. Kisses and hugs.